Hello and welcome to Mount Smart Stadium for the second game of Rivalry Round. And a very well looked forward to match between the Canberra Raiders and the Auckland Warriors. Of course, the latter team at home. This is going to be a very exciting one. One that has, over the seasons, proven to be a very vicious and testing fight for both teams. It'll be certainly interesting to see how they both go in this matchup here. I'm the Commissioner Will K, and I am looking forward to this one. Now, going into the week, of course, has been a couple of things that you had to be thinking of. Canberra Raiders still sitting at third on the ladder. Warriors are currently at sixth with a 2-2 record, and Raiders with a 3-1, almost a 2-2 as well. Coming away, they had a home game last week. They left with a 2-point victory over the current last team on the ladder, or second last rather, Penrith Panthers. And they escaped with a 2-point lead. That was really just kind of their tail was tucked between their legs. It was a bit embarrassing at home. They're going to be looking to put on a bit of a clinic here, as some key positions have moved. Perhaps most notably, Tim James out at the 13 in that lock position. That's a big one. Rahul Kaval has done pretty well, I think. And it's an interesting change for sure. Ruben Mobs, I thought he was doing an alright job at the second row, but they've moved Kaval back there as Barnes gets an early line break there, and they're just steamrolling down this line on the fourth tackle already on the opposition's 40. Corte going left, he's the new hooker. As we go, Wally Allen straight to the line. Chance Bunce brings him down about 24 out from the try line. There you go, Makazi offers no assistance. As Corte is going to spring it right out to Luke Thompson, who's playing 5/8 tonight. Swapped with Jack O'Neill and swapped sides as Bunce takes that, but not before being taken down by Corte. By Thompson rather. Corte is there. Michael Corte, he played a lot of his time at the Blue Tongues in a lock position rather than a hooker position. I believe it was Felix Winmore-Skeed that was playing hooker, especially in that season 5 run. Not too sure about last season. So yeah, definitely be interesting. He is a hooker primary to see how he goes there. But I'm very excited to see Tim at the back at the lock. So we're looking forward to that one. It's going to be McCartney throwing an awkward one there, and they're not going to get out of their own half here. The Warriors. That's a pretty poor opening set from them. It's going to actually be Aaron White having to do the kicking duties, but he does a good job there, and Barnes has to run for it as he's going to go. Steps one. I think it's David Barner lying on the ground there, but he's brought down by McCartney, and they'll start their set pretty much opposite where the Warriors finished off their set. As Jaden Garcia switched out to the left edge tonight as well. So they've swapped the wing and centre pairings. With Angie Slugger and Jaden Garcia switching out to the left side. And apologies. Riley Flynn and Jacob Morrison out on the right. Perhaps the more deadly airing out on the right side. I'm very intrigued to see how they'll go tonight and whether that Warriors side, with Cooper Gronk and Aaron White on the right, I think that's probably the more deadly side for the Warriors, to see how they strike against this left edge defense for the Raiders. As Marcus Square steps one. Square, he's been good over the weeks and he can't get past Barnes though. As he'll be brought down. 18 out from the line. Engo. Driven back, and the Raiders defense is sure looking a lot more sturdy this week. As whilst they didn't let any points through early in the game, they let through 2 easy tries near the end and it almost cost them. As Engo gets the offload there after a bit of a line break. As Corcoran takes a run through the middle. That goes to Hugh Snow, who's at starting side this week. They go right now. McCartney puts a punt down, and it's going to bounce. It's going to dribble out, I think. Will someone play at it? No, they won't, and that is a kick. It's just a touch too deep from the Warriors there. And they've had a couple changes this week. Back to kind of their normal starting side. Hugh Snow's back at 5/8. John McCartney back at halfback. And of course, David Tawa back out at the 11. And Barner at the 12. Corcoran back at lock. I think that will service this team very well. And, so far it's been Raiders a little bit dominant, but nothing too much in it. I think it'll be a good clash once we get some points on the board. As Corte goes left, Kaval. Takes a run there. Brought down for the halfway line. They're going to go left here. O'Neill, he's going to just stand there for a second. Caught flat-footed. Don't really know what to do with it on the fourth tackle now. Maybe they'll go for a 40-20. Where is Riley Flynn? They're going to put the kicking duties, but he kicks it down the middle of the field instead as Bunce takes it about 25 out from his own line and take it just past that 30-metre mark. Tim James brings him down. Going left here, David Ta'awa. Brought down on that 40 there. Going right, it's going to be Snow, spreading out to Yago Maikazi. Brought down on the 50, they go right again. McCartney links up with Corcoran, who's just going to drive there, and Patrick Corcoran, been a very good lock so far. As Jaden White's going to take out from dummy half, he's going to get a couple of meters, and that'll be the last, but not before making about 20 meters for his team. He's put him in an attacking position here. As McCartney goes left, Snow goes up to Corcoran, who puts a high kick up. Can't see where that's going to land. It's going to be in the arms of David Ta'awa, but he's brought down by some scrambling Raiders defense. And the Warriors just caught them lacking there for a second. They couldn't quite convert it into points. But certainly, a good result nonetheless. They've really forced them into this corner here, the Warriors. As Cortez going to go right. Paval. Raiders just trying to use their forwards to get out of their own end. James Black. Tackled by Corcoran very dominantly. Yago Maikazi coming over the top. They go left now. Tim James spreads it out to Wally Allen. It will be brought down just past the 50. As they go left now, Luke Thompson puts a punt in. It's going to be Cooper Gronk on the kick return here. Gronk, he lets himself settle his footing before he takes it up, and it's that Jaden Garcia bringing him down. Corker goes left. Yago Maikazi. The player in this Warriors system, that they have a knack for finding those good rookies, and especially the forwards, and turning them really into something special. As McCartney goes right, Bunce steps one, can't get away from Allen though. Luke Thompson, not familiar with this left side of the field. There go Yago Maikazi now. Driving it up the middle, and that's a good run there. And he's only a small fella, but he really likes to push as Tim James brings him down. McCartney is going to kick it off his left foot, and wow, that's not the direction I thought it'd go. As McKinnon leaves a gap there, and Jacob Morrison gets past Bunce, but Hugh Snow brings him down in the nick of time. And McKinnon probably could have made that tackle, but he chose not to, as Engo lays out Jack O'Neill. Ta'awa cleans up. And the Warriors are in a bit of attacking position here. They're going to go right. Snow spreads it out to Barner, who takes it up straight to Jordan Lewis, who's not very happy with the ball security there of his halfback. David Ta'awa now. He's been rampaging the last couple of weeks, and he's back in business at this 11. They go right now. It's going to go, is that an error? No, it's not. Somehow, it must have been a knock back. His third tackle now. Corcoran, he's going to play the ball. White goes to Snow, spreads it out to Ta'awa. I think that's his third run of the set. He really wants to score points. He loves the Grand Theft Auto music. As they go right now, it's going to be Snow. He had a gap. Bunce also driving for the line. Desperate tackle there on the last. They'll have one more chance to score here, the Warriors. As they go left, Snow, he's going to put a grubber in. Who's there? It's going to be James Black that comes away with it. Bunce is out the back, and he makes an ankle tap. And geez, the Warriors, the kick was smothered. They couldn't quite convert. And the Raiders hold on there. As an offload goes the way of Michael Corte. And not many opportunities to score yet, but the Warriors really close in that regard and in that scenario. As they go left, that was almost forward there to Garcia. I got brought down before that 40-metre mark. As they go right, Luke Thompson spreads it out to Corte. Corte fends through one. Michael Corte goes left to Lewis. Brought down just before that 20-metre mark. As Barnes goes right, Luke Thompson, high kick out. Looks like Aaron White's waiting for it. He's going to take it nicely. Jaden Garcia will bring him down. The Raiders have got him all the way down this other end of the field. Yago Maikazi gets an offload from Chance Bunce there. He'll be brought down. They go left now. Daniel Engo's just going to take a hit up, and that's a good one indeed. Tim James having to make the tackle. Nothing too special from Tim James so far. I'm sure we'll see more of him as the night progresses. Lachlan McKinnon getting a half break there. Decent run. As O'Neill struggles to find his way back on side at marker. Now it's Joe McCartney. Players built a bit like a prop. No worries about taking the additional hit up there. The obligatory halfback hit up, as we know. Jacob Morrison waits for the bouncing ball, brought down by Marcus Square. Going left, O'Neill runs it straight to David Ta'awa, who is just an imposing force. As they go right now, Morrison driven back. They'll play the ball. Going left now. Forte. Bolted by Engo again. Daniel Engo really wants to put on some big shots tonight, and the ball doesn't spill on that occasion, but I'm sure that he'll be off the field soon, and the Raiders will be very pleased with that indeed, as Thompson's going to put a kick in here. Inside his own 40. Gronk doesn't allow it to bounce, though, and he takes it on the full. Steps one. Cooper Gronk now takes it straight to Barnes. It will be brought down. I will rather bring him down. As Barner gets an offload away to Jaden White, who keeps on driving after the fact, and Jaden White's been a bit of a pocket rocket out of hooker so far, as Barner goes out right. It's going to be Aaron White now. Aaron White, he tries to beat Barnes, but he can't. He just didn't quite have the acceleration there, it looked like. It's a little bit soft underfoot at Mount Smart Stadium this evening. As David Barner plays the ball. They go left now. McCartney spreads it out. Oh, beautiful ball to Strange! But he can't beat the fullback. That would have been great to see Logan Strange on his first touch of the game. You know, his second week back, coming out of retirement. They go left. It's going to be Hugh Snow. Kicks it straight into the back of David Ta'awa, who was scared of obstructing, I think, there. And an opportunity goes big in there for the Warriors, who have well and truly, been in control the last 5 minutes or so. Michael Corte will get him started out at that 30, and that is a shocker way to end your set. The Warriors, you'd even want to just put that grubber in, or just would have been better to drop the ball, to be honest. Wally Allen. Back by Barner, and that'll be a good matchup tonight. Wally Allen's been tremendous at 11. As Ruben mobs through the middle, he's rampaging, but no, he offloads it. And Patrick Corcoran there to intercept that pass. As McCartney goes out to Barner, finds a gap through the middle. He closes quickly though. Corte making the tackle. And I'm pretty impressed with Michael Corte at hooker so far. As David Ta'awa drives there. Go left again, Houston. No, it's going to be an inside ball to Barnes. Who's there? Tim James. He'll get an intercept their way this time. O'Neill spreads it to Flynn, who steps one. Oh, Barnes is there. Giving me glimpses of Cooper Cronk and Billy Slater in that play. Barnes came out of nowhere. That was almost an obstruction there, I think. It looked a bit obvious, but Daly gets away with some meters. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. As Ruben mobs now. Drives forward. 5 meters out from the line now. Can the Raiders draw first blood? That is the question, isn't it? Wally Allen pushing for the line. Wally Allen, I think he'll get there. Referee wants to send it up to the bunker. Wally Allen, I'm pretty confident he scored against David Barner, and after all their control early on, Warriors are the ones to concede points first. There you go. The Raiders, the first ones on the scoreboard tonight, and it took a good chunk of time. About 25 minutes, 24 minutes and 50 or so seconds for the first points to be scored. The Warriors will be looking to hit back very shortly. Thompson. Will plot that one very nicely to extend that lead to 6. And the Canberra Raiders away from home in rivalry round. Starting us off here in the scoring. I have no doubt, though, the Warriors are planning something to bounce back after that try. I'm going to tease up the kick here. No, kicks it deep here. Goes to Luke Thompson. Offloads it to Mobs, and the Warriors will be wanting a good defensive set here after points. Likewise, the Raiders will be wanting a good attacking set. Really try and put a foundation down for this game. 6 points, it's only one converted try. It's only just a lead. Forte goes left here. Luke Thompson now to Barnes, who can't beat McCartney there. Aaron White caught out on his feet as they go left. Wally Allen goes out to Angie. Slugger down the sideline. Bunce slips over. Once again, Giant McCartney making the cover tackle. I think that right side has missed him last week as Tim James going to go over the top and to Chance Bunce, who can't beat Wally Allen. And he was looking to get a couple more meters, but he couldn't manage it. Giant McCartney had a gap. He passes it to Barner, though, instead. He'll play the ball. Jaden White goes right. McCartney. Inside ball. Aaron White now. Straight through the line. And the centers for the Warriors have been pretty good tonight. David Ta'awa takes a one-out run there. They go left now. Logan Strange tries to get around Jack O'Neill. Can't do so, though. Former Knights brethren. As they're going to go right. It's going to be White. Deep one out to the wing of Slugger, who's been very busy on the kick return. Slugger now tries to beat Bunce. He can't do so. And the fullback makes the tackle on that occasion. As Garcia's going to spread it out to Thompson, now to Allen. Wally Allen now through the line. He's got a bit of space ahead of him. Gets an offload to Thompson on his left. Good support play from the Raiders as they reach the 50-meter mark. Allen goes to Eli Barnes. Awkward pass. Snicko Bro brings him down. As Snickalicious. Oh, he's going to be beaten there. Maybe it was someone else. I actually couldn't tell. Snickalicious has quite an interesting stature. As Ruben Mobs now through the line. Ruben Mobs one-on-one. Gets an offload away to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive for it. And Thompson will barge over, I think. We had to look at the video referee. Better angle. Currently blocked by Chance Bunce's legs. And yeah, Patrick Corcoran unable to hold out the 5/8. And the Raiders, they'll be 2 tries ahead now as they get a bit more confident and comfortable in this game. As surely Luke Thompson plots this one over. Make the lead 12, and he sure does. And away from home, the Canberra Raiders are currently leading 12-0 against the home team, the Warriors. So far, they'll be disappointed with their performance, the Warriors. They've had a lot of early possession and positioning that could have put them well and truly on the board, but they couldn't execute yet. They are 2 tries down. That's not the way they want to start this game. There's still 10 minutes left in this half, though. And if we go to a halftime lead with only 12 points, the Warriors, they can turn that around in a heartbeat. So I'm sure that we'll see lots more fight left in Warriors. As I say that, they maybe do too much fighting and give away a very soft penalty. A very unneeded one after points. This is going to invite the Raiders to just get down this end and put another try on. And 18 points at halftime, if that's the lead, I don't know if the way they're playing at the moment, the Warriors can come back from that. 12 maybe, but 18, that's a lot more work. As Barnes will step one. Brought down to the 30. They're going to go left now. Tim James spreads it, and it's going to be an error there. And a rare one from the Raiders as Joe McCartney cleans up, and off the hook there. The Snicko Bro just charges it straight at Tim James and really dominating him there. Pushing the lock backwards as David Ta'awa. Ball brought down. Going right now. It's going to be Hugh Snow out to Snicko Bro. What's another run? Runs in at Mobs this time. But right, blue hair. A couple of tattoos by the looks of it in the last week. The 4th tackle, the Warriors struggling to get down this end. David Barner brought down. Good meters made, about 40 odd. Corcoran will have to kick it down. You kick it down to Jacob Morrison this time. They're going to try a different tactic, and Lachlan McKinnon is there on the spot to tackle him. They go left now. It's going to be Corte out to Cavall. Let me brought down. There's Corte. O'Neill now goes to Barnes. Barnes can't get away from Chihuahua. Barnes doesn't have to get involved that time. David Tiara, of course, with 99 speed at second row. Very, very good defensively and offensively. As O'Neill. They're going to go left here. Daly goes to Corte. The last here, and they've just only gotten over the halfway mark, the Raiders. O'Neill put a good punt in down the end of Marcus Square. Square, he's going to step one Marcus Square, but he can't get around Barnes. And we haven't really seen much the wingers in open space from either team. As Logan Strange takes a hit up there. Brought down by Tim... Oh no, sorry. Rahul Kaval. As they go right. Let me Snicko, bro. A good run from the little guy there. They go left. David Tawa. Going right again. No, spreads it out to Bunce. Bunce gets an offload of McCartney, who didn't try and put any moves on Wally Allen. Just chose to run it. Like having a third prop on the field, John McCartney there. Aaron White puts a kick in. It's smothered though. Or rather clips Luke Thompson. They did not get the distance they wanted on that one. 3 minutes left in the half. The Warriors will probably have one more touch. I don't think it'll be a complete set. As Allen will play the ball. They go left now. Luke Thompson spreads it out to Garcia. Will be brought down by Aaron White. They go right now. It's going to be Corte out to Mobs, who tries to take it through the middle. Brought down by Patrick Corcoran. As the Raiders really can't get much going. Plays the ball 20 meters out now. The Raiders, they're going to go left. It's going to go to O'Neill. Puts a high kick up. Underneath it is Gronk, but James Black out leaps Gronk. But no, it's going to be a hand over there. 5 minutes out from their own line, the Warriors going to have to fight, and Yigal Maikazi's on the field to do exactly that. Looks like the starting forwards are back on yet. Daniel Engo wants to make another big hit on someone. Paddy Corcoran drives to the 40. Go right there. That ball to Yigal Maikazi. Be brought down at the 50-meter mark. They go left. It's going to go to Corcoran. Corcoran fends one. Patrick Corcoran tries to drive through the middle. Fourth tackle now. 10 seconds to go. Can the Warriors come up with something? No, it's going to be Yigal Maikazi. He'll be the one to see us to halftime. It'll be a 12-0 lead to the Raiders. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV. Here at Mount Smart Stadium. The second game of Rivalry round. Round 5 of the 7th season of our great premiership. It's currently the Canberra Raiders leading 12-0 over the Auckland Warriors in what has been a very physical and end-to-end affair so far. I'm sure that will change soon, as it was kind of late in the half that the Raiders started scoring points. Now, Sniggo Bro through the line. You know, the Warriors, they're going to be looking to score some points early and really make a comeback here. The Sniggo Bro, he plays the ball. Going to go out to left. Hugh Snow now. Brought down. They're going right. It's going to be square. Goes out to Corcoran. We'll play the ball. They go right now. Out to Hugh Snow. Now to McCartney. Now to Bunce, who breaks the tackle of one. Gets an offload. Now it's going to be White on the inside. Or rather on the outside. Trying to turn inside out. Eli Barnes. He can't do quite that. As Jaden White, he'll get to play the ball. They're going to go left now. Corcoran puts up a high kick. Who's underneath it? I can't quite see. It's going to be a tap back chance. Bunce! Bunce scores! And the Warriors will get on the board and right back in this game very early on. And he knows how to do it, doesn't he, Chance Bunce? He's been great the last couple of weeks. A tap back to him. James Black stepped. Jacob Morrison beat in the air, and just beautiful from the Warriors there. It only took him 2 minutes. getting this board, and maybe a different mentality has come out of this Warriors shed after halftime. You think Hugh Snow slots this one. Make it only a 6-point lead to the Raiders. There you go. Now we only got 6 points in it after a pretty bland first half. Both tries were needing to go to the bunker to say. That's how I'll express it. Go to the bunker because there was a bit in it, bit of pushing and dropping down. But no, we like something exciting like a chance bunts try. And Snicko Bro will take the first one off the kickoff. Run there. Especially the forwards that they're matched up against here. Aaron White, who's been tremendous tonight at centre. He's done a whole lot of work that he's done. There's David Barner. Gets an offload to Jaden White. Can't run through a gap. Brought down by Wally Allen. Very low times. It's going to be Jack O'Neill. Gets an intercept there. John McCartney was the man to throw it. And now the Warriors going to be under a bit of hot water. And this is going to be a very hard set to defend. So close to the line, throwing it away like that. That is dreadful after points. And Alan Berkeley. Brought down. 12 out from the line. James Black. He will keep on pushing. As Tim James goes right. Berkeley. Driving here. Alan Berkeley brought down at the try line. Just a little bit short. It's going to be Tim James. I think he's playing it back at hooker by the looks of it. As he'll go left out to Thompson. He'll put a high kick. It looks like Gronk's ready for it. Gronk is ready for it. And they'll get a 7-tackle set. Start out at the 20. That is a crucial take from Cooper Gronk. Really get him out of a bit of trouble. As Snicko Bro will take the first hit up here. Half time. It looked like Bro's come on at prop. Likewise for Joe Turner Jr. So Lachlan McKinnon's come off. Gronk Ixotoki. And I thought McKinnon was very good in that first half. I'll be looking forward to his second stint in the front row. As David Ta'awa. Been kept quiet tonight. I thought he had a stellar couple of weeks, but they've really tried to silence him tonight. The Raiders, as Corcoran through the line. Beautiful ball playing. Patrick Corcoran. Go. Play the ball. Oh, it's Joe Turner Jr. through the line now. Oh, and the Warriors score another one. Eli Barnes is out of position, and Joe Turner Jr., the rookie prop, he plays 20 minutes a week, and he scored his, I'm assuming, his first SRL try. Outrunning Eli Barnes like that, and Jack O'Neill coming across. That is beautiful to get the Warriors right back into this game. As Hugh Snow will tee it up, and you think you get this one as well. Just like that. You know, I know it. Going down at halftime, Warriors fans are feeling a bit down. You know, I think that this Warriors team, Chance Bunce, John McCartney, Snicko Rowe, they knew that the fans were feeling down, and they've come out, and that's their motivation. You know, the Warriors are the pride and joy of Auckland, really. And they have just been playing terrific. You know, it's packed out tonight against the Raiders. You know, ever since that, I can't remember if it was season 4 or season 5. There was of course, an absolute classic match, which similar to this in that the Warriors came back and they took the lead through it. Iona Broughton-Thompson, one of the Warriors legend, tries. Eli Barnes, in the last 30 seconds or so, decided he was going to go the full field to win the game. You know, an absolute classic, bit of rivalry, and this means a lot to both teams' fans. A lot of Raiders fans making the trip. Snow kicks it right into the back of Joe Turner Jr. And Jack O'Neill will kick for touch. They'll be on the 10-meter line here, you'd think. And that is probably the worst penalty that you could possibly give away. As Berkeley makes that first step. If you're struggling on your own line, you kick it and you get an offside penalty on your own 30 after points. That is dreadful. I'm sorry, Houston, but that is dreadful. As O'Neill, he's going to go left to Wally Allen. Can the Warriors defense hold on, or will the Canberra attack be too strong? Allen plays the ball. It's going to be Tim James out of hooker, but they're ready for him there. Patrick Corcoran really driving him back in that one. As they go right now, Luke Thompson spreads out to Lewis. It will drive for the line, and Jordan Lewis, surely he's not short there. He must be. As they go out to the left, Luke Thompson puts a grubber in, and Berkeley's there! And the Raiders will take the lead back through a beautiful little grubber kick. And there we go. The Houston error really costing the Warriors there. Luke Thompson, beautiful little kick into Alan Berkeley. Ooh, was maybe some questions about whether he was onside or not. Referees and the bunker seem to have cleared it, so won't speculate too much. As Luke Thompson this lead once again, 6 for the Raiders. And yeah, that Houston error proved to be troublesome for this team. See up this kick here, and sure there's a lot of fans that aren't very happy with Houston right now, and of course Joe Turner Jr., the man that he kicked it into. But I don't know if you could blame the bloke that just scored to try to tie the game up for standing still. As Jordan Lewis takes up that first hit up there. And the Warriors really want to press on their defense here. They're nowhere near out of the game. There's plenty of time left. They're just going to keep up that pace that they came out of the gates with. Really hold it on to it for the next, well, just under 30 minutes. They've got a lot of fight in them, this Warriors side. And, you know, so do the Raiders, of course. So, a lot more footy to be played. Slugger brought down just before that 40-metre mark. Zone side. They're going to go to Tim James for the kicking duties. As Bunce was ready to actually defend it at like a run. Not ready for that kick. That's some great kick chase from the Raiders as he's brought down on his own 20. Aiden White goes out to the left. David Tiawa brought down there. Preston beats the big fella. He absolutely dwarfs Jack O'Neill, who's not that short of a bloke. Tim James in the tackle there on Barner. Berkeley assisting as well. They go right now. McCartney spreads it out. They go to Bunce, who can only beat one. Wally Allen making that cover tackle. As they go left, David Barner. He brought down just 40 out from the line now. Going left, it's going to be Hugh Snow. Puts the hunt out the way of Jacob Morrison. Morrison's going to step one. Jacob Morrison can't get away from Hugh Snow, though. Where's Daniel Engo when you need him? I'm assuming he'll come on soon to put a big hit on someone. James Black. Brought down in that tackle. They go left. I mean, Lewis. Lewis will play the ball. Luke Thompson. Garcia. Brought down just over his halfway line. Thompson spreads it out to O'Neill. Straightens up and gets tackled by Jaden White and Joe Turner Jr. As they go right, Flynn with the kicking duties. Riley Flynn loves to kick apparently. I don't know where he's got his kicking license, but if you give me some lessons, that'd be great. Marcus Square with the kick return, not making too many there. As they go White. Jaden, not Aaron. They'll play the ball. They go left. Houston, no, out to Yawa. Brought down at the 40. Going right now, Houston, out to Joe Turner Jr. He'll play the ball. They're just getting over this halfway, and both teams struggling to make big meters in their sets. David Barner will play the ball. They go left. It's going to be Joe McCartney putting the punt in out to the wing of Jacob Morrison, who will not get around Trunk Ixatoki. They'll start this set firmly within their own 40. As they go to Jack O'Neill. Down the sideline, Marcus Square is marking in though. Marker square. At marker square. Jacob Morrison. Second run of the set there. Brought down though. They can't. They're trying to punch to the middle here, but Snicko Bro there with a good tackle on Jordan Lewis, assisted by Paddy Corcoran. As they go left, it's going to be Luke Thompson. Puts a kick in. That's a stinker. Chance Bunce on the kick return. Chance Bunce tries to beat the line. He gets around Jordan Lewis, but he can't get away from Tim James. As they go right, Joe McCartney. Solid run from him there, and for once, the right option with the halfback run. Early in the set, if you want to make those meters, go for it. Joe Turner Jr. Solid run from him as well. Great if he could score a double in his last minute of play. As they're going to go left, out to David Tiawa. Brought down on the 10-meter mark. Had some great post-contact meters tonight, David Tiawa, as Joe Turner Jr. is clobbered in that tackle. Eli Barnes came to assist. I think it was Alan Berkeley. As they go right here, Hugh Snow puts up a high kick. Where's it going to land? Right in the hands of Angie Slugger. But they're going to start right in front of their line. The Snicko Bro joins the line. Is he side? Oh, okay. That's... So Wally Allen, the Raiders. Looks like they couldn't quite make that interchange in time, the Warriors. Bro and Joe Turner Jr. down the field for the moment. Angie Slugger. Can't beat, I believe it's Aaron White. Yes, it is. Go out to Luke Thompson, who down the field. Chance Bunce just takes his time with the kick return. Chance Bunce gets a line break. Eli Barnes has to get busy, but he's cut down short of the 50. Lachlan McKinnon, Daniel Engo back on the field now. It's going to go to McKinnon first. He gets an offload away. Oh, and the hit off the ball. And it's a turnover there. The Raiders come away with it. As O'Neill, he's going to pass it out to Thompson. James back playing hooker. We go right to Preston Beats. Now to Riley Flynn. Steps one, Flynn. Might get too far though. Jacob Morrison goes for a run himself. Great attacking opportunity here. The Raiders. It's going to be Caval now with the ball. Where are they going to go? 5 minutes out from the line. What can the Raiders come up with? Will they score another one? It's going to be Berkeley putting in the kick. Who's there? It's going to be Trunkix Satoki that comes away with it. Steps one. I could have sworn I saw a Raider hand to it. But the referee says play on, and the Warriors escaped imminent danger there. As Ta'awa takes a run. Going to go to Engo this time. Gets a half break. Gets it to Hugh Snow. He's going to run a couple of meters after the offload. That's a good run there from the 5'8". Hugh Snow plays the ball. They go right now. David Tiawa. That's a Lachlan McKinnon. He'll put a kick in. Oh, sorry. He'll play the ball in. Marcus square now. Another 10 meters on that run to really be attacking Warriors. Going to go deep to Hugh Snow. He'll just drive a punt out to the wing of Angie Slugger, you'd think, and yes, sure does. Angie Slugger on the kick return. Can't get past David Barner. And the Warriors, full calm collected, 6 points down. But still, cool as a cucumber. Barnes gets a break there, but brought down by Chance Barnes. And they're just playing the long game here, the Warriors. They are happy to just slowly chip away, and they know that's how they're going to have to win this game. Tim James goes right. O'Neill spreads out to Barnes. Out to Morrison. Morrison steps one. Can't get away from Ixatoki. Sorry, no, Hugh Snow rather. They go left. Barnes steps one. Eli Barnes through the line. There's plenty of defenders there though. No chance Barnes the one to make the tackle. Fullback out of position for the last play here. What can the Raiders do to take advantage of that? And it's going to be knock the ball on apparently. Well, that's certainly a way to play the game. It's Chance Bunce now. Goes up through the middle. You got my cousins come back at lock, it looks like, for the Warriors. Daniel Engo with a good run there. That's a Tiawa. Really hasn't had many line breaks or opportunities to show off his speed tonight. They go right. Yeah, got my cousin. Middle. Crossing that 40. No, it's now going to go to Chance Bunce. Goes to Carney. They lost a couple meters after that pass. Probably wasn't needed. Should have probably just ran the ball, and it's going to be Igor Maikazi. And with that kick there, the Warriors, they've been struggling to get into this attacking quadrant of the field, and they really need to get a move on soon. As Tim James takes a good run there and gets them firmly out of their half. They go left to Luke Thompson, out to Wally Allen, who gets an offload away to Luke Thompson again, brought down by Igor Maikazi and Jaden White. Go left out, Garcia spreads it inside ball to Barnes. That was dangerous there for a second. I thought maybe Maikazi would take it, but no, he doesn't. As Tim James scoots from dummy half. And the Raiders in this attacking position. The place where the Warriors haven't been able to find themselves. They put a bomb out to Ixatoki, who takes it pretty nicely. Ixatoki, a couple steps before he's brought down. They play the ball, going right. Maikazi. Out to Engo. White passes out to Snow, now to Bunce. Bunce steps one though. Can't get around. See who that is actually. Maybe Wally Allen. Yes, sure is as they go. McKinnon through the middle. And the fourth tackler only crossing the halfway line now. This is really worrying for the Warriors. As Daniel Engo bumps off one. Can't get very far though. And this next set they need to be down at that try line, the Warriors, because they have not been down this end for a while. And they've only got under 10 minutes to score another try. More importantly, they need to keep the Raiders down this end because they keep on letting him into that 40 meters, that 30 meters. Oh, and there we go. Lachlan McKinnon. That is a beautiful play. He's put an absolute shot on there. I think it was Wally Allen that was folded. And the center causes the ball to come loose. Igor Maikazi drives for it. Now the Warriors are in attack. What are they going to go? They're going to go left out to David Ta'awa, who's been hungry for points all game. He's flipped on his back, though. As they will call held up. They'll get up to the 10 to play the ball in the second tackle. As they go right now, Hugh Snow inside ball to Igor Maikazi, who will drive for the line. The little fella can't get there on that occasion. They go left now. It's going to go to Hugh Snow. Out to Bunce. Bunce, he can't score a double there. Fourth tackle, don't let a half take it. Spread it out, spread it out. Oh no! Hugh Snow was through there. He's given it to Engo, who's turned on his back. I want to have a look. Hugh Snow was in for a certain try. Oh, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite the Warriors there. As we go, Engo plays the ball. They go right. Hugh Snow puts it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? McKinnon looks like he's ready for it. It's going to be White. Tap back. It's going to be Bunce. Bunce scores the double! With 7 minutes to go! And pending a very important kick from right in front from Hugh Snow. This may be a tie game. And the Warriors, they may pull off what looked impossible at half time. And yet another classic match. And this is probably one of the more important kicks of Hugh Snow's careers. Of course, not to get into finals or to do anything like that, but really bring home this rivalry round win. As look at the face on him, he's happy about that one. It's 18-all here at Mount Smart Stadium. If you're currently standing up, not at your TV, sitting on your lounge, or at your laptop, phone, whatever it may be, you're probably going to want to watch the end of this game. As this will be a cracker. Here we go. Luke Thompson, he's going to kick it off here. Puts it deep. John McCartney fields in the full, goes straight to McKinnon. Solid run from him to start the set. They just need to get it past this halfway line here. As McKinnon plays the ball. Low play the ball speed. Maybe getting a bit tired. Now, he did put a life-changing shot on only moments ago. As Aaron White takes a run. Gronk goes out to Barner. Go to the 40. Third tackle now. McCartney spreads it out to Engo. Engo through the line here. Daniel Engo gets an offload as well. McKinnon's away! McKinnon's away! James tries to stop him. No, he's throwing an intercept here. He could have ran probably all the way to the sticks. But he's thrown an intercept, and that is an awful error for the Warriors. As they go left, Lewis spreads it to Thompson. The Warriors digging deep in defense here. They go left now. Tim James spreads it to Lewis. Lewis brought down by Cooper Gronk. Fourth tackle there. They go for the early kick. Try for a 40-20. Maybe they do. Luke Thompson, he's going to go for it. That's not good though. Chance bunts. Steps one. Brought down by Tim James in the middle. And I'm not too sure who's going to be the one to kick a field goal if it comes to it. Would it be McCartney? Surely he wouldn't kick it from 40. He's got some range, but you just try and drive it. You've got plenty of tackles to fool around with it. That could have been bad there from the Warriors. As they're going to go to McCartney. He's going to slot it. McCartney slotted it from right in front. About 28 metres out. And the Warriors 1 point in the lead here at Mount Smart Stadium. What a terrific kick there from Jai McCartney. And what a moment here at Mount Smart. The Raiders put under all sorts of pressure. If they are to pull this one off, you'd have to say the man to do it would be Eli Barnes, as McKinnon almost cost him this lead earlier. He probably could have put them 6 points ahead. But I think they'll be happily take the 1 point with 2 minutes to go. As Jaden White goes left. McKinnon now. He'll drive up just 55 out from the line. They go left. Hugh Snow out to David Tiawa, who will be brought down. They go right now. Hugh Snow with an early kick. That's bad! That's bad! Tim James now with a run. Now they're going to be under hot water. What's going to happen? The Raiders in prime attacking position. They'll probably have half a set here to score points. They're going to go left. Caval. He bumps over Yegor. But there's the defense there to stop him. Chance bunts with the tackle. Second tackle. They're only 10 metres out from the line. The Raiders. They're going to go right. O'Neal spreads out to Lewis. He's going to be 5 metres out from the line now. He's going to be brought down by Hugh Snow. What can they come up with? 20 seconds left on the clock. What's going to happen? The Raiders. They go left. It's going to be Corte. He's tackled by McCuzzy. One more play here. One more play. As they're going to be James. He's going to go out to O'Neal. O'Neal passes it. It's forward. It's all over. The Warriors have won by 1 point against the Raiders. And an absolute classic match at Mount Smart Stadium. And what an incredible finish to the match, as the home team come away with the points and they deal out the second loss of the season to the Raiders. What an incredible game of rugby league. As we look at some of the stats here, Warriors had more possession, better completion as well. 4 incompletions, 3 penalties, of course, compared to 7 incompletions from the Raiders, who also had 5 more sets. Not very good from the Raiders. They did a lot more tackling for having more ball as well. Slightly less ball, but more sets, if you understand. 26 more tackles is a lot. That's very similar in the missed tackles and the line breaks. Bunts. 2 very crucial tries. The first one of the second half and the last one of the second half. Incredible play. And geez, I thought the Raiders won that in the last second, but the pass was forward. I'm a little bit pumped up, and Joe McCartney, of course, kicking that field goal. Hugh Snow kicking all his goals. Just some beautiful play there. As you look, Jaden White, 258 metres, even for a hooker, very impressive. Chance Bunn, 169, 5 line breaks, 2 tries to his name. Corcoran, 156. Barner, 131. McCartney, 115. You know, very good performances here. David Tiawa made a lot of post-contact meters. He's done 20 runs. Very, very good effort from him there. Getting 114 metres, 1 line break. Defensively, Jaden White, David Barner, both very busy, and probably had a lot to do with the difference. And that man, where is he? Joe Turner Jr. down the bottom there, 59 metres, 20 minutes is very, very good. And even, Logan Strange, 19 minutes, 32 metres, that's also very good for Joe Turner Jr. getting that try. That is one that's going to haunt the Raiders for a while. Eli Barnes, wow, only 153 metres. That is surprising for Eli Barnes. It's very quiet for him. Only 6 line breaks. That's nothing to turn your nose at, but it's certainly not up to his usual standards. Michael Corte and Tim James both played hooker tonight. Wally Allen with 114 metres. I thought Wally Allen was terrific. He got a try as well, but he did play 2 penalties. So 2 errors rather. So that may be a bit lackluster for him. Jack O'Neill 104. Of course, Luke Thompson, Rick Mobbs, and Michael Corte all getting a try assist each. They just couldn't get it done tonight. I think that's the difference down here, you know. 2 metres from Preston Beats. He played 40 minutes. He only made 2 metres in 1 run. Yikes. Is all I'll say. You know, players made a lot less... had a lot less time in the Warriors, and they made a lot more involvement. So I think the Raiders, they're going to need to search on how to spread this ball out a bit more. Yeah. All we have time for in the stats department, and tonight indeed. Thank you very much for joining me in the commentary box. I've been your Commissioner, Will Kay, and this has been an absolute splendid game to commentate. Make sure you stick around, because we have some absolute crackers tomorrow night. Brisbane Broncos taking on the North Queensland Cowboys in a local derby. That'll be a cracker match. And then 2 new teams, Bulldogs taking on the Sharks. That'll be another one. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, because it's going to be a great dose of SRL action.